It seems today that all you see is
I
violence,
hate
movies, and
this.
sex on TV.
Where are those
Good
good
old-fashioned
old-fashioned
values
values
on which we used to rely.
rely?
Lucky
Lucky
there's
there's
a
a
family
family
guy.
guy.
I don't like
Lucky
white men.
there's a man who
Greg is
positively can
recording, right?
do all the
The
things
things
that
that
make
make
us
us
laugh
laugh
and
and cry.
cry. He's
He's
a
a
family
family
guy.
guy. Bam, bam,
Get
bam.
up. Oh.
All right, welcome to
Welcome
the
to a new
Cobra
season.
Twist
Welcome
this
to the
week.
Cobra Twist. I guess that's the intro.
That's the intro.
I guess that's. We're live, buddy. Welcome back. Episode 26 now, right?
No, Lord.
Oh my God!
I'm
Next week
gonna-
we join the 27 Club.
We're gonna all die next week.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Let's take a minute to get serious here for a second.
Oh no.
Because we're recording this on September 11th. So I think we should take a moment to remember one of the worst atrocities that a group of humans has ever committed on their fellow man, which happened 20 years ago today. I am, of course, talking about the release of Nickelback's Silver Side Up.
Yeah,
Oh
awful.
my God.
39
Yeah.
minutes of explosive diarrhea and musical performance.
Yeah, and that was the only bad explosion on that
That
day.
was
You know, I saw something
Boom,
last
here
night
comes
in
the
a TikTok.
boom,
I don't know
ready?
if I sent it to you, Daniel, but it was so September 10th, 2001, the World
yeah.
Trade Center on their
The
last
Olympics
full
gets
day.
in, yeah.
The World Trade Center on their last full day of operation sent a letter of thanks and congratulations to the band Limp Bizkit because they featured the World
best
Trade
band in the
Center
world!
in their award-winning Rollin' music video.
Move in and move
What?
out. So
Back up, please.
so because of the
No.
postal system, that probably didn't show up with Limp Bizkit until, let's say, September 14th, which means Fred Durst was one of the last people on Earth to receive a letter from the old World Trade Center.
Well, that brings up an interesting question. What's worse, that or John Cena being one of the first people to know that they killed Osama bin Laden?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
See, I think what happened was like the news had been out for a little bit and nobody was checking their phone.
Yeah, nobody
because,
had their
it was
phones on,
2011, it was fucking flip phones, right?
Yeah.
The iPhone was out in
What's
2011.
like iPhone
In all
4?
fairness, though, in all fairness,
the
hold on.
4.
In all fairness, John Cena was the Marine, so it's not that weird.
Yeah,
He did
true.
it actually, and then he
True.
flew
He
back
did
to
it.
the show.
He just beamed himself up like Star Trek. He just apparated and
I should say
disapparated.
there is light at the end of this tunnel of shit. Slayer's album God Hates Us All also came out 20 years ago today, along with He's the Blueprint. Great day for music, awful day for literally everything else. 9/11 happened. I was gonna attempt to go the whole episode without mentioning it, but I feel we're kind of balls deep in the thing now. 9/11 happened. They did a thing last night. They showed like 4 vignettes about like.
No, we'll get to it in the news.
Yeah, but somehow they managed to insert themselves in every single one.
Oh yeah, and then they conveniently didn't play that one Stephanie McMahon clip, but whatever.
Hey guys, remember this horrific atrocity that happened? Remember how we were the first people to gather people afterwards?
Yeah,
we're WWE. Lucky there's a family guy. Let's
that was
do
inherently
the
a
news.
smart decision.
Yeah.
Let's do the news.
News this week. Hey, Kevin Owens' contract's running out.
Let's go. Philistine
TikTok.
Yeah, so he signed some extension in 2018 that led most people to believe that his contract was running until 2023. But when they restructured a lot of the deals last year, his contract got shortened to 2022, meaning he really only has like 5 or so months left on his deal. And the Fed believes that he is going to leave when it runs out. So
And I couldn't blame him.
Because he was teasing that because he tweeted
he
and then
tweeted
deleted the coordinates to Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was that, and then he changed his Twitter location to almost there, and then the Young Bucks changed theirs to there.
Yeah. And then conveniently wasn't on SmackDown this week, but that could have been.
And he conveniently won't be on SmackDown for the next 5 months.
Yeah. And I think it would be really funny if he was never on TV again, because that means that his last segment ever would have been with Logan Paul.
Oh
my God.
Logan
Don't
Paul
do that.
in WWE canon would have killed Kevin Owens.
Yeah, like Logan Paul went backstage and stabbed Kevin Owens, and that's kayfabe.
But didn't film it, which is new for Logan Paul.
Yeah. Whew.
This is going to be a rough one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This story I'm not like 100% on because it sounds too dumb to be true, and it comes from Meltzer, so you
it's
don't
okay.
know.
We're already calling you Fox Block Show. It's okay.
No, you're not. And just for the record, Chris and Lana, that story wasn't wrong. Daniel just said it wrong. So
wait, what?
You. That thing about Vince and Brucey taking over NXT, they're not taking over the brand. They're doing like the TV production for it.
Oh.
Yeah. So I hate all of
Get it right.
No, I wasn't the one. No. I wasn't the one that said I hated you. Daniel was being a little prick. Okay.
Yeah, of course. I mean, what's
wrong with that? That's why I'm always like, what's new?
Anyway, so WWE maybe wanted to bring Adam Cole to the main roster, make him Keith Lee's heel manager, and probably change his name because of Michael Cole.
Bebe. No, that's so ridiculous. They wanted to make Adam Cole the Leo Rush to Keith Lee's Bobby Lashley. Why the fuck would you want to do that?
If we're going to talk proportions, Adam Cole is just the white Leo Rush.
Yeah, in every way, basically. Like they're exactly
in almost every way, yeah.
I can't think of one difference between Adam Cole and Leo Rush aside from their skin color.
I could probably think of one or two.
Could you? I can't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get why they're. I don't know why Keith Lee would be a heel. I don't know why he would be with Adam Cole. I don't know why they would change his name. I don't get any of this. It could be fake.
It's all about the boom.
Yeah. I don't know. It's. I guess you could say it would have shocked the system.
Boom.
Boom. Boom.
Adam Cole, baby.
Boom.
Get up. Wait, that's not him. Wrong Adam, sorry.
Wrong Adam, yeah.
So remember that story about how CM Punk signed his contract on the night that he showed up on Rampage?
Yeah, it was like a half an hour before, right?
Yeah, Adam Cole and Daniel Bryan did the same thing.
Nice.
That's
Color
great.
me shocked.
Neither of them had signed until the night of All Out. Yeah, also my sense of time is so messed up that I kind of forgot that All Out was like less than a week ago, because it feels like it was like a month ago now. It's been a very long week.
I think it's because I'm still used to there being like one AEW show a week. So the fact that I've sat through 2 this week makes me think it was like a half a month ago.
Yeah. I have no sense of time at all anymore. And I've been watching.
It was 6 days ago. Like,
well, the bad thing is that these CT episodes don't come out until like 2 or 3 days after they're recorded. So it's always a little behind. And now I'm not even getting to them until like 2 or 3 days after they're uploaded. So when I listen to them, they're like 5 days late.
Yeah, it's like a week out.
Yeah. But whatever.
We here at the CT take our jobs very seriously, unless
No,
you're Daniel and Chris, the hosts who don't fucking prepare for their segments.
Oh,
True.
I'll have you
That
know,
is very
I have
true.
6 pages of notes for today.
Yeah, for fucking once.
I have 0 pages of notes for today.
Case in point.
Half a
Brian
case in
Cage's
point.
wife
Oh God.
went
Uh-oh.
on something to complain about Cage's booking, which led to people digging up a lot of things about Brian Cage that are not so favorable.
I didn't know Ryback had a
No.
wife.
It's outside the book.
Yeah, a lot
I
of
just wish
fun.
Brian Cage would go back to chanting "Feed me more." I think
Yeah,
that would be
I mean,
beneficial to his character.
I liked his feud with CM Punk, but like I wouldn't want to see him do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really care about Brian Cage, and it was really funny because somebody put out a tweet that did pretty well about how Ricky Starks is a lot better than Brian Cage, and he should stop complaining about his booking. And Ricky Starks liked it, which I just think is funny. But
He
yeah,
probably liked it because he mentioned him. Like that's
yeah. Well, it's like how Andrade will like random shit that he's mentioned in that has like nothing to do with him.
yeah.
Somebody tweeted some shit like, "Why do they have you on Friday Night Heat?" and he liked it. But yeah.
Ooh, I
Speaking
have
of,
some news that I just found. I'm sorry,
Breaking news.
but apparently, WWE trademarked a couple of new ring names
Oh,
for some of
God
like the new guys
almighty.
that got signed. You want to hear what Parker Boudreaux's new name is going to be in NXT?
Dollar
And this is
Tree
confirmed
Board
too on
Laser?
the social media.
Scarlet.
Gunnar Harland.
Okay, so he's just a neo-Nazi.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
literally about to say that.
I expect him to
Meanwhile-
come out on NXT with his right arm in the air. I think that's the only way they're gonna debut him. Actually,
Yeah, his
Did we-
gimmick is
Yeah.
just that he's right-handed, and they don't ever go further on that. He just always uses his right arm for every move.
Meanwhile,
it's
and I
the
talked
right arm
about this-
clothesline from the side.
Meanwhile, I talked about this in chat last night, but Rick Steiner's son, Bronston, whatever their actual last name is, his NXT name is going to be Rex Steiner.
Hard, goes hard.
That's
It goes hard. I love it.
Yeah.
Tough as nails. Love it. Obviously, it's a play on like his actual last name, but still, I love it.
Ha! Funny.
Dynamite beat Raw in the 18-49. So
What the fuck is new?
Oh,
yeah,
my voice
Young
didn't want to
Bucks-
cooperate on the first half of that.
The Young Bucks are gonna be so very funny about this. I'm gonna laugh so much about this. It's gonna be so funny, guys. Are you ready?
Don't hate me. Right?
I
I'm
already
coming
know.
right to the Young Bucks.
Next story.
I'm starting to not hate them.
Yeah, I don't want to
Welcome
comment
to
on
the
anything
club.
you just said.
Shop,
Lana's
we're
ring
still
was
on the hate
something.
train, right?
What?
Shop, we're still on the hate Young Bucks train, right?
Oh hell yeah.
What did you say,
Okay,
Chop?
thank God.
Lana has some strange obsession with Matt Jackson. I think that's just corrupting.
He's
him.
hot!
He's not.
In all fairness, I
He's
used
so
to.
He's
hot!
not.
I am not gonna comment on that.
He's not.
I will still say the Matt Jackson beard is tough, but that's the only thing I could tolerate about
Okay,
either Young
so
Bucks.
Lana, I present you with a question. If instead of Nick Jackson dyeing his beard, if Matt Jackson did it, would you still like him?
Fuck no!
Okay,
Why
there you
the
go.
fuck would you dye your beard? That's the stupidest shit ever!
There are. If it's not like a natural hair color, I think it's okay.
You don't bleach it again, Nicholas. You dumb shite. That was the-
WWE is mad at Mick Foley for criticizing their product on Twitter.
But he
Mick
was
Foley
right.
right.
Yeah,
He
but
was so right.
He was
so-
100%
Oh, he was
right.
definitely right.
Yeah.
and like it's Mick Foley, so it's not like they're not gonna bring him back, you know?
Oh yeah, Mick Foley will still be Santa Claus this year. Don't
Yeah,
you
he can
worry
do
your
do
little
whatever
socks
the hell
about
he
that.
wants.
He'll still
will
be at the
be
next
on
Raw
Raw.
Legends night.
Yeah, he'll
Like
be at the Hall
and
of Fame. You know,
nothing he
every
does
every
matters.
every ECW documentary they do, they'll bring him out for it because he's the king of hardcore. Bang bang, and fuck was that? Mick Foley will still be on WWE just because he criticized him, but he was right. He was 100% right. Product
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we have a funny story. Okay. So we all love Rick Boogs, right? He's great.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I know what you're about to say.
I'm not commenting on Rick Boogs. Your Honor.
So-
I'm sorry. Are you talking
Jamie,
about
can we pull up the screenshot
Rick?
of Daniel saying that?
Jamie, burn the computer.
Jamie, throw the hard drive out the window.
Jamie, I want you to throw that out in the ocean for me. But yeah,
Jamie,
so
bury
Vince
this with
McMahon-
Osama.
Okay,
Wasn't that
continue,
funny,
Chop.
Lana?
Shut up.
So Vince McMahon, the reason that Vince specifically called up Rick Boogs to the main roster to be with Shinsuke is because he saw the Old Spice commercials he was in and
Yup.
liked it. Remember those?
Oh my
Joe
god.
Average, Night Panther, got Rick Boogs a call up. Screw you, Johnny Gargano. Screw you, Tommaso Ciampa. No
We need a Rick
charisma.
Boogs.
Rick Boogs.
Like Rick Boogs is above 6 feet and isn't built like a dying tree.
Jamie,
Daniel,
can we pull up? Can we pull up the screenshot of
Ah!
Daniel setting
Jamie.
a picture?
Jamie,
No, we will not
Jamie,
be
if
pulling
you
that
pull
up.
Jamie, if
Please.
you pull that up, I'm taking
Hold
you
up,
out behind
hold
the
up.
shed.
Jamie, if
Another
you pull
day,
that up,
then.
Jamie, I'm gonna take you out back like a horse.
Oh, bitch, breath smell like horse.
No, no.
Daniel, can you do the Rick Boogs scream?
Yeah, it's
Everybody
not the
mute.
same with me doing it.
Okay, Dad. Okay. Hold on, let me. Is it called Chop, Dad? Let me turn this
I
off.
don't know what that was about. That wasn't in the script.
That was funny as fuck.
How do I? I'm gonna turn that off. Okay. I feel like I've got an audience now. I don't want to do it.
What? Do it.
Do it, pussy.
Okay, only because you insulted me. I like this microphone. Rick! Boo! Oh, Jesus Christ.
That was great.
That hurt.
Oh my god, Lana
That
turned
hurt my
into a
throat.
chimpanzee.
That
That's
was the best
amazing.
one. That was the best one.
Jesus God.
No,
almighty.
I
Oh.
still think the best one was the last one. Where's Mike Peak?
That was funny, yeah.
Christ. My throat
Wow.
hurts.
Well,
You
not
say
the
that
first
every
time.
week.
I'm gonna keep eating peanuts.
What?
I'm eating peanuts.
What? I'm sorry, these nuts?
There's so many jokes that can come out of this.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there's supposed to be a Raw tag title match on the upcoming episode of Raw on Monday.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's what they said on Raw, that there would be a Raw tag title match on Raw, and then the WWE title match at Extreme Rules. Well, last night during
However-
SmackDown, they ran a commercial where they said that the WWE title match would be on Raw, and there was no mention of the tag title match, which is most likely due to Monday being the first Monday Night Football game, and Raw's ratings are going to tank. So,
Oh.
Dude, I was the only one in chat who saw that commercial like the first time.
yeah, 'cause
I thought I
wasn't
was
watching
tripping
it.
balls.
Because Chris was like, "Oh my god, they changed it." And I was like, "I do not give a shit." But then I saw it again. It was like, "Oh, okay." Yeah,
As most things go with Mr. Block Show.
Yeah.
I don't really care about this. I kind of feel like Lashley might lose, to be honest. But either way, I don't really care. So
Nah.
Randall
Keith.
Randall.
Nah.
Na 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 na.
Randall Keith.
Na 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 na.
Keith.
Na 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 na.
Keith.
Na 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 na. 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 Na 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 na.
Love it here.
Leo Randall Keith. Yeah.
Oh, here's the sad bit. So,
Uh-oh.
so
He says as he laughs right before.
no,
Here's
well,
the
this
sad
is like
bit, guys.
this is a three-parter.
Oh no.
So last night on SmackDown, there
Oh.
was supposed to be a women's tag match, and they cut it because of time reasons, which would have featured
Yikes.
Zelina Vega, whose dad died on 9/11, and they were in New York, and it was 20 years and the whole thing, and they
She
cut her
had
match.
special gear as
Yeah,
well. Posted on Twitter.
it was supposed to be like her and Carmella versus Liv and Tony Storm, and then
Yeah.
all of them posted something on Twitter, except for Tony Storm, I think. But all of them posted something on Twitter about being disappointed, and then the news came out about that, and it's really sad. It's bad.
It's shitty.
You know, for a company that's on the way out, you'd think they'd be wanting to give their employees a reason to stay with them. But at this point, they might as well be handing them a bit of paper that says, you should go to AEW. Because
Well,
it seems to
they
me that in
already do
every
that for a
single
lot of
way,
them.
Yeah.
WWE makes it almost impossible to want to work there.
Yeah, and I said this in the chat last night, but like I am the guy that always complains about like dumb matches and shit like that. But this is irrelevant to booking or whatever the fuck. Like you just do the match. It doesn't matter. Nobody gives a shit. Like do the match.
In terms of
It doesn't
bookings,
matter.
it's inconsequential as far as storylines go.
Yeah,
But
I
it's
literally do not care
yeah.
what happens in that match. Just do it. Like I get it. You know. I don't know. In other things cut from, not cut, but just that were there and weren't shown. Lillian Garcia was there, and she sung the
Oh.
national anthem again, but they didn't put it on TV. So
Oh.
the clips
Wait, didn't
on
they announce it though?
no, the first like 5 minutes were just that video package.
Oh.
So I mean, it's on YouTube, like the clip, but it wasn't on TV. And also, John Cena was there last night, and he wasn't on the show.
You have your biggest fucking star of all time wrestle a dark match at MSG. How fucking stupid do you
So
have to be?
the most famous wrestler, right? John Cena. I'd say that, right? If you go up to a
The
random
Rock,
person in the
maybe.
street and say, name a professional wrestler, most people will go, oh, I don't know, John Cena, The Rock?
Yeah, like Rock, Cena, Austin,
Yeah,
Hogan,
right.
No one's gonna give you like
Akira Tozawa,
Yeah.
yeah. No one's gonna give you like Sean
Dark
Spears.
Sin Cara, but the one I can't say because of my complexion.
Somebody specifically points out that Sin Cara. That's maybe a reason to not talk to them anymore.
But like the one of the biggest wrestlers in the world, right? The guaranteed draw. You have him there in the most famous arena in the world. No doubt there. It's Madison Square Garden, right?
Yeah.
And you have him not come out on TV to I think SmackDown still pulls in millions, right?
It pulls more than Raw.
Yeah, because it's the better show. Because it's 2
Yeah.
hours long. No one wants to sit through 3 hours. I've done a lengthy monologue on that. And you just don't use him.
Yeah.
Don't put him on the show.
Although there was a fun little story that Mike Chioda told on some interview or some shit, where he was like, whenever they would run house shows in Madison Square Garden, Cena would always main event most of the time, and he would always go way over time. And Madison Square Garden has like really strict time limits on like, when you can run, so it would always end up getting WB costed like thousands of dollars.
$10,000 a minute, I believe, is the going rate.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Good for you.
Which,
Cena.
when you're Vince McMahon with pockets lined with gold, for now, I think is fine. But like putting him on in the dark, I mean, he's still gonna go over time, right? I don't think MSG cares if you're on TV or not. Still using the venue.
AEW tried to get the final countdown for Bryan Danielson's theme, but it cost some dumb shit like $50,000 per use. So they were like, no.
Oh Jesus!
Wow.
How
So
much
they
does
just
Journey
got
think they're worth? Like that's
Just got
not enough.
the very like
Look.
2014 trap remix of Ride of the Valkyries.
Yeah, like
It
yeah.
bangs. Look, who cares about
It
Europe?
does.
They're
Does
a
it?
one-hit wonder.
yeah. Tony Khan was like, "All right, we're gonna give you a trap remix," and Danielson was like, "What's a remix?"
What is
What's
a trap?
What is the
What is a
trap?
trap?
I'm
Is it
gonna
like a
I'm gonna
scare
go on
trap?
A mouse
Twitter and
trap?
search trap. Let's see what that brings up.
No, don't.
The mouse
Don't
trap.
no! I've been there. No, don't do that.
All right, Daniel Bryan loves traps, confirmed.
I'm gonna not
sad
comment
bit
on that
again.
either.
Oh,
That's-
sad bit.
No, not really. I
Uh-oh.
mean, kind of, but not really. Kushida has the COVID, so that's why he's not been.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
I
I mean,
know
it's
why.
Why
not
the
like,
Roderick
not
Strong
like he
match
would have
got
been on
pushed off.
anyway.
that's true.
Yeah,
I
very
don't know
true.
what to say about this. I mean, he'll be all right, most likely, but they
Yeah.
wouldn't have put him on TV anyway, so it
Just as
doesn't
long as
really
he stays away
matter.
from that horse medication.
That what
Yeah.
medication? In other news, Gable Steveson signs to WB, so he'll be the world champion in like 3 days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand Twitter's obsession with this man. Okay, sure, he looks cool.
He looks
Does he
cool,
know
he's
how
an
to do
Olympian, but
anything?
he doesn't. I don't think he has any wrestling training, and from what I can tell, he's been a little bit awful in the past. So
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Apparently
not like
he
that's
had
gonna
like
affect anything with them.
he had
yeah,
like
they did.
sexual
Yeah.
like misconduct allegations back like a few years back, but apparently they were false according to like posts I've seen.
I don't.
It's either that or like the thing that I saw said that nothing was ever done about them because Gable went to the University of Minnesota and like has a bunch of NCAA titles there, and they have really shitty laws when it comes to sexual assault, and specifically about when the victim was intoxicated.
Yeah.
So
Someone mentioned that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, he'll kill it in Mexico. Just get him with.
Yeah. Get him with.
Yeah,
For
I
real.
didn't really want to. You can bleep that out if you want, but
yeah, probably. That's
Yeah,
good.
maybe I should believe that.
I didn't want to make that joke, but we already went there with 9/11, so whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in a fun story to end it
good.
on, so we know Karrion Kross, right? We love him. We love his new gear, especially.
Do
That's
we?
the main reason I watch Raw is to see that. Well, Eric Rowan said in an interview that when him and Luke Harper first, when they were like repackaged as the Bludgeon Brothers thing, the gear idea that Vince gave them was very similar to the Karrion Kross gear.
Vince McMahon
they-
reusing ideas. Shiver me
and-
timbers.
And they reworked that into their gear, which I thought was fine, like their gear at the time.
Their gear was okay.
Yeah, but they reworked that out of that. So
Yikes.
yeah.
Here's Vince.
Shout out to Scarlett for no particular reason.
She's
Yeah,
hot.
she is.
That's one reason.
I think we're gonna leave it there.
Yeah.
Well, actually, there's 3 reasons, but
No.
I can think of 2 more reasons.
Oh, damn, Chris. All right, Jesus.
I'm glad Chris said it before me, because that's been bouncing around in my head for like 30 seconds.
What the fuck?
What is wrong with you two?
30
Jesus
seconds. I
Christ.
just said it as soon as I thought it.
Go
Dang.
outside.
Touch grass.
Do they have grass? in
Plant a
Scotland?
tree.
Need
Do
to touch it.
something.
Do they have grass in Scotland? Okay. Wrestling happened this week.
Did it?
Unfortunately,
No.
yes.
No, it didn't.
Wrestling happened, people. So Sunday we start out with AEW All Out. One of
Only
the
on pay-per-view.
greatest. Yeah, only on pay-per-view. where the fuck is the AEW network when you need it?
Yeah.
So
It's called Fight TV. It's
shut the fuck up.
it's
It's called Bleacher Report.
it's
Yeah.
$4.99 a month.
All right. So
It's
there were 10
$50.
So the first match at All Out was a 10-man tag team match. It was the Best Friends and Jurassic Express.
Oh, hold on.
A bitch.
We have predictions.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
had
did predict
predictions.
my
yeah.
predictions.
I forgot about that. Jesus.
Who won there with predictions?
I don't know.
Who hit
We're
the
about to
best?
find out. Okay. You may go, I guess.
Me? What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So-
have the table.
Bitch. So it was the Best Friends and Jurassic
I am
Express
the table.
versus the Hardy Family Office and the Hybrid 2, who I thought were a part of the Hardy Family Office, but I guess not.
No, they are.
I don't remember who pinned who, but the Best Friends and Jurassic Express won.
Good.
It was by submission. I'm stupid. Okay.
I
Jabroni
think
was
Jungle
the only
Boy
one
tapped out.
that picked the Hardy Family Office. So
And he was quite pissed about it, I remember.
Jabroni
Yeah.
picked the Hardy Family Office.
yes,
I don't think I can
Yeah.
be friends with him anymore.
Don't say
Gramps, I love you,
that.
but that was a terrible call.
it's fine. We can forgive him.
Yeah. The
Probably thought it
opening
was
match.
1999.
Bitch, let me talk.
Hey, guess
The
what?
opening match. Oh my.
Jabroni Raviolis is 6'6".
Yeah,
So
we
tall.
should have included that in the news segment. But what the fuck?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm not.
6'2", so
I'm not happy about that. Yeah, because like Jabroni is 6'6", which is like very tall, and then Daniel.
well then
and
yeah,
Chris
he's
are
like
both,
67.
Daniel and Chris are like what, like 6'2", 6'3", right? Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
6'3",
I am
yeah.
5'6". Jabroni Raviolis is a whole foot taller than I am.
Yeah, and I'm 5'10", so short kings.
Yes.
5 foot something, and the bills all paid. Okay. The opening match for the main card was for the AEW TNT Championship. Miro
AEW.
versus Eddie Kingston. Miro defeated Eddie
Which-
Kingston by pinfall.
Upset. I had Eddie.
I did
You
too.
also had Eddie.
Yeah.
And Alex had Eddie, and everyone else
Jesus.
had
I
Miro.
Miro.
Yeah, why did everybody think Eddie was gonna win?
Yeah.
'Cause
I
he's
had
awesome.
Miro.
I
He
kinda wanted
redeemed
Eddie to
Eddie's
win.
nuts. Let's go.
Yeah. No.
Eddie's nuts.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, he did.
and then WWE Lana redeemed Rusev.
Eh.
He tweeted
right.
it.
I know, and I want to sue for emotional damages. The next match, Jon Moxley versus Satoshi Kojima. Jon Moxley
Oh,
defeated Kojima by pinfall. That was
Yeah,
good.
everyone had Moxley.
Yeah, that was a good match.
But who
I
showed
honestly
up after?
I wish it went a little longer. I hope we get a rematch in the future, but it was good. And then after the match,
Uh-huh.
the King Minoru Suzuki made his AEW debut and attacked Moxley.
God, that
Which-
was cool.
That
was
was
cool.
so fucking cool. Like I didn't realize the music, and then when they cut to the thing, I was like, "Oh, it's the fucking murderer motherfucker." Like I've spoken about how much this dude like genuinely scares me.
Yeah, there's not many people who can manage to be intimidating through a television screen. He's one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the thing with this, right, is this was a very cool moment, but now it doesn't seem as cool because
Yeah, because the match already happened, yeah.
yeah.
But he's gonna be on AEW this upcoming week.
He is?
Oh yeah, he's gonna
Yeah.
be on again. Yeah, with his stable.
He's doing something with
Suzuki
Lance
Gun.
Archer. I don't really know much else other than that, but yeah. The next match, for the AEW Women's World Championship, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, versus Chris Statlander. Britt Baker won by submission and
Yeah,
retained.
everyone had Britt on that one.
Yeah,
It
this
was
kinda-
such a good match.
It was good, but this was kind of like the Miro and Eddie thing for me because I knew Statlander wasn't winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was
I
that
popped
moment
for-
where Chris was out of the ring, and Orange Cassidy went up to her and just fucking yelled,
Yeah.
"Stat!
Screamed at
Get
her, yeah.
up!" And then she like hopped back into the ring. I was shocked.
I was literally just about to talk about that.
Yeah,
so
that was hot. What?
Yeah.
that was not.
What?
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 Don't say what.
So
What? No.
my
What?
favorite part of this match was like the last 3 or 4 spots because it was Britt hit the Pittsburgh Sunrise near fall, and then she hit the stomp for a near fall, and then she hit the lockjaw, to which Chris finally submitted to. I thought that was
One
so
on-
fucking cool. I
She
don't know
won on
why.
the shit move of them all. I'm sorry.
Next match it's a steel cage match for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. The Lucha Brothers versus the Young Bucks. The Lucha Brothers won and are now the new champions. They
What a
ended
good
the
match.
long. Oh my god, it was
Very
so
good match.
It was one of the best tag matches I've seen in a very long time.
Yeah,
I think that was AEW's best tag match.
Yeah. I'm with
Yeah.
that.
What
so
else
I
beats
had the
it?
Young Bucks winning,
You did.
but I desperately wanted Lucha Brothers to win, and I'm very happy that they did because this is so deserved. And literal blood, sweat, and tears were poured into this match. And
Literally.
I mean, it was visible with the fucking blood smears on the championship from Penta. So that was so good.
Yeah, he bled up.
Match
quite
of the
a lot.
Oh
night,
my god.
easily.
Oh my god. Matt Jackson had the Air Force One with tax at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened too. He looked at that shoe very weirdly. Like once
Like
he
it
pulled
was
it out of
like-
the little doctor bag, he made these little crazy googly eyes, and it was really weird.
I need someone to look at me like
Somewhere
that,
in
but-
Disney World, Candice LeRae just got flashbacks.
Yep, PTSD. All right.
Yeah.
The next match was the 21-woman casino battle royale to win the number 1 contender spot for the AEW Women's World Championship. The winner was the Joker, making her AEW debut, Ruby Soho.
Destination.
No.
Ruby
Soho.
Woo! Yeah.
Hey,
That's a
it's
good
the
song.
one from that song. It's the yeah.
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 So the
Yeah.
the last few minutes were the best. The last 2 participants were Ruby Soho and Thunder Rosa.
Yeah.
And they had quite a few good exchanges, and I honestly want to see them go one-on-one.
Oh yeah.
So that was a very sweet moment. Congratulations to Ruby Soho for being all elite. The next match.
For just being awesome.
Sorry. The final
Huh?
fight. Chris Jericho
Okay,
versus
wait.
MJF.
Okay, before we
If
talk
Jer-
about this, I know in a different episode I put in the news that they're filming AEW Dark at Universal Studios now. Like that's where they're taping it.
Yeah.
I didn't really click in my head that's where the Impact Zone is. They're
Yeah.
AEW is in the
Oh,
Impact Zone.
nice.
So yeah, and I only realized that because Evil Uno tweeted, "What's Evil Uno doing in the AEW Dark Zone?"
Yeah.
Shouts out to Evil Uno.
Nefarious One.
Yeah. My God, what's yeah.
Yeah. So the next match
Yeah.
was the final fight. Chris Jericho versus MJF. Had Jericho lost, he would have retired from in-ring competition.
This was worse than QT Marshall and Paul White.
Absolutely. This match was the weak point because they had the false finish and then they restarted the match, and it was just really fucking dumb.
And they got
Match-wise, it was
Jacob
fine. I
Friedman going.
refuse to say anything good about Maxwell Jacob Friedman because that man is genuinely a piece of shit, and I would punch him in the face, break his fucking nose if I ever see him. But Chris Jericho defeated MJF by submission. He submitted to
Nice.
the walls of Jericho.
Okay, I did some math.
You did
We
what?
have a winner, by the way.
For the predictions?
Yeah.
Okay, well, don't say it until we're done.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
Well, I figured it out.
Oh, and what I will give MJF, I know I just said I refuse to say anything good about him, but the countdown thing for his entrance,
That was good.
that
Oh,
was
that was pretty
so
good.
yeah. I
That's
refuse
how
to
you
say
heal.
I refuse to say good and MJF in the same sentence, unironically. So thank you
You
for
just
taking the
did.
words out of my mouth. Whore. Shut up.
Thank you.
Next match. Oh, the next match. Okay. The next match. CM Punk versus Darby Allin. CM Punk won by pinfall.
What do you see?
I was
What do-
crying during his
That's
entrance
sweet,
just
'cause
because
the meds on
I was
fire.
still in total disbelief that that was gonna happen. And then it fucking happened. We just fucking saw CM Punk wrestle. Like, how lucky are
Yeah.
we?
In tights.
What fucking timeline are we in, man? What is this shit? Like, I'm
It's
so happy.
impossible to believe that it actually happened.
Yes.
It's even more impossible to believe that we might be getting CM Punk versus
Hook. I'm a hooker!
Hook.
I'm a fucking hooker, baby!
Glad you can say that out loud. I'm
Well,
not gonna.
Jamie, pull up that clip in a few weeks.
Yeah. So
Oh,
that
that's going out
was
of
a good
context.
match. Everybody was like, I saw quite a few people on Twitter saying, "Oh, CM Punk had a little bit of ring rust, but
Well,
he
duh.
did good." Duh.
Same thing with Christian Cage.
Yeah.
Back when he
Exactly.
had his first match back against Frankie Kazarian, he still had a little bit of ring rust, but with the right person, you could still pull on a really good match. Even with
My
all the ring
favorite.
rust in the world.
Exactly. My favorite spot in this match was when Darby went for the coffin drop, and then Punk just sat up and just
He
started
just sat up.
laughing.
Undertaker
was fun.
style, yeah.
That was
great.
I loved that. I loved that so
'Cause
much.
he
I
didn't
love you,
forget about
Mr.
Mania
I love you,
29.
Mr. Brooks.
Love you, Phil.
Love you, Phil. The next
great.
Love
match,
you, Phil.
my main
Phil.
event, Paul White versus QT Marshall.
Paul,
Went a
let's
hefty
go.
3 minutes and
It's
10
a
seconds.
big show.
Yeah.
I got you for
And
3
Jericho.
minutes. Let's go.
Yeah. So Paul
Yep.
White defeated QT Marshall and beat up Solo and Camarado. I said that. Camarado. Fuck all of you.
Nick Colorado.
Nick Camaro.
I
Nick
don't like any of
Camaro.
you. All right.
Yeah.
Next match. Main
Nick
event
Commode.
for the AEW World Championship. Shut the fuck up.
Nick Cumberbund.
I'm muting you. Not after what happened last night with DJ Cumberbund, okay?
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, he won the VMA, by the way. He won
He
it.
did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
what?
That was
Shouts
cool.
out to DJ Cumberbund.
Yeah. Our king.
Okay. All right. The main event for the AEW World Championship. Kenny Omega versus Christian Cage. Can I just say, right? I absolutely went feral during the entrance. As, you know,
Yeah.
as I would.
Yeah. What's new?
Yeah.
Shut up. All right, let me have this. He looked very good. This was a great match. It went 21 minutes and 20 seconds. Which
Yeah, that's cool. What happened
went
after
by
Atlanta?
really fast. What?
What happened after Atlanta?
Shut up. I'm getting to it.
Not
So-
quick enough.
Kenny defeated Christian Cage by pinfall, retained the championship. Then the rest of the elite came out, including the Young Bucks, who had their silly little gay rompers on. They're gay, all right? They're gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels
The rompers,
very
not the
gay.
brothers. So Kenny decided to cut like a nice little heel promo. He said something along the lines of, like, nobody can beat me, and the only people who
nobody beat me, and the only people who could beat me either aren't here, or are already dead.
and then the lights went
And then
black,
the lights cut.
and then
Gone.
we
And
heard,
you know it's all about the boom. And then Adam Cole came out, and everyone
went
pooped their
insane.
pantaloons.
Yeah,
that was something.
And so he hopped in the ring, and then his music cut, and then I don't remember why, but Jurassic Express were out there.
Because
Um,
they
Well, because they're
attacked.
buddies with Christian Cage.
Yeah,
it's
they
like-
attacked Christian.
They attacked
and then
Christian. Yeah, that's what it
Jurassic
was.
Express came out,
So
yeah.
they came to Christian's aid, and then Adam Cole super kicked Jungle Boy and reunited with the Elite, and we got the picture of Matt and Nick kissing Adam on the cheek.
Because they're gay.
Yeah.
It was awesome. All right.
Yeah.
It was cute. I loved it.
And
So-
it's like I really liked all the callbacks to like how he left in Ring of Honor, and that
Yeah.
was all super cool.
I like the
Uh,
seance on BTE. That was cool.
That was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
I really
Except
liked
for
all of
fucking
that.
Doc Gallows. Fuck you, Good Brothers. Suck
Although,
my
Just
fucking
both
I,
the
cock.
Good
it is
Brothers.
really
Yeah.
interesting, and people have pointed this out. Cole has appeared 3 times now, and he has not mentioned the Good Brothers once.
Yeah.
Good.
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 Just
Good.
ignore
Good
'em.
enough.
Good enough. Yeah. So then, they Adam cut a little promo. He was like, the Elite are now the most dominant thing in all of wrestling. And then Kenny was
It
like,
is
okay,
nice.
so now it's my turn to send the crowd home happy. So
Well, don't
goodbye. And before he could say goodnight, somebody's music cut in. It's the trap remix of Ride to the Valkyries. And we see Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon, make his AEW on-screen debut.
It's like hi-hats and 808s on it, and it's like, why? Why have you ruined this? What have you
It
done?
slowly fades into Monster.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's actually Bangarang by Skrillex.
But yeah, so the show ends with Bryan Danielson, Christian Cage, and Jurassic Express sending the Elite to the back, and
Then a packing. Yeah.
and
Really
that
good
was
show.
the end of All Out 2021. Chop, what was your rating?
I give it a 10.
Whoa.
Chop gave it a 10.
Yeah.
That's how good this fucking show was.
Yeah.
I
You
got
know
my
when
money's
Chop
worth.
gives
I
it
was
a
happy
10?
with it.
Yeah.
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 You know when Chop gives it a 10, it's
You know it was a good show.
yeah.
Yeah, that was like $20 well spent. I'm happy with that. That was
Yeah, that was a very solid $0 well spent by me.
whatever.
For
could you
legal
mean?
reasons, that was a joke.
Yeah.
What do you mean? No, I
Tut,
just
tut.
was using my friends. My
Ah.
friends.
Still a
Ah.
crime, Chop Block Show.
Yeah.
Tut tut.
Criminal block show.
my good friend TK. Thanks, buddy.
I just want to
Friendship
say
over with Vince
before we move
McMahon.
on to Raw, right? I got the notification this morning when I woke up. Out of context, IGWC tagged you in a post.
That's
And
funny,
it was me.
because I got a similar notification.
It was me saying that I believe, even though I'm not the one who's going to do it, that one Tony Khan deserves to get his dick sucked.
And then
Wow.
just at the
And then-
bottom of the screenshot is me saying, "I'll do it."
Yeah.
He is a billionaire, so I'm pretty sure.
I wouldn't. He's probably too small. Time for Raw.
Oh
Hey.
no! No!
Don't say that.
We
You take
haven't
that
done our
back.
predictions. You take that back.
Oh yeah, who won
Okay.
predictions?
It wasn't any of us.
No, who was it?
It,
So I'll
it
tell
was
you
Kyle,
who
wasn't it?
lost. I'll tell you who lost. Alex lost. It's 7. Tut tut.
Ah, bug you.
But it
Let's
was
go.
joined with Jabroni, who also had 7. Tut tut.
Really?
Yeah.
Gramps. No.
Rian had 8. I think. Am I reading that right? Yeah, I need new glasses. All
Rian's
4 of
alive?
us and 1 had 9. And then our winner with 11, which was
Kyle.
every prediction here, is Kyle.
Oh my God! It was Kyle.
Wow.
He got all of
Good
them.
shit, Kyle.
Every single one. Best
Wow.
friends in Jurassic Express. He said Thunder Rosa or Joker. So, you see Dean Ambrose.
Oh my
I think he
God.
was referring to Joaquin Phoenix there.
Yeah. He said Big Show, Jericho, Rusev, the Lucha Bros, DMD, CM Punk, Kenneth, and then he said yes for Bryan Danielson.
What were
So,
the 2 I got wrong?
So you got the Best friends. Yeah, you
I
got
just
Ruby Soho. You got Mox. You got the Giant. You said MJF.
Ah, damn it.
Then you said Miro. You said Lucha Box, but I'm giving it to you because I'm nice.
Well, I said, yeah, I meant Lucha Bro.
Yeah. You said Adam Cole, baby, which I'm assuming you meant Britt Baker.
Yeah.
And then you said Darby.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot about
And you
that.
you had Lemmy for Kenny versus Christian there, which is funny because he's been dead 6 years. How's that gonna
So-
happen?
Speaking of the predictions for the main event match, Jabroni didn't put Kenny or Christian. He just put that dude Lana likes.
Yeah.
And I
So,
popped for that. Thank you, Gramps.
yeah, so Bryce Remsburg.
Chris, you want to do your
news?
thing? I have
Yeah.
a prediction. Not a prediction, a request. Sorry. Can you make it quick? Because every time you talk about Raw, I think about jumping out my window.
Yeah. Well, I didn't watch Raw. I'm on Bleacher Report right now. So
Neither did I.
And just a fun fact for all the kids out there. All Out got a 10. Raw got a 2.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Raw. Okay.
Okay.
So there was tag team turmoil that felt like it went on forever. It kicked
long.
off the show, but then like it got moved to the end of the show because of
because
those-
it was the New Day and T-Bar and Mace, and then the New Day beat them, so T-Bar and Mace beat them up, and they moved the rest of the match to the end of the show.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so yeah, that happened. Next there was a match between Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. Probably slapped.
Yeah, it was alright.
And Sheamus won by roll-up. So Sheamus is now going to face Damian Priest at Extreme Rules for the U.S. title. According to Bleacher Report. This is actually according to Bleacher Report. This match was, as Big E would say, two big meaty men slapping meat. Never changed, Bleacher Report. Never changed. Anyways, next up there was a tag match between Nikki Ash and Rhea Ripley against Natalya and Tamina. Ripley and Nikki won.
Yeah, so this is
Cool.
like the fourth tag match in a row that the tag champs have lost.
Yeah, up next there was a match between John Morrison, America's Most Wanted, and the TikTok influencer. I don't remember his name. Anyways, yeah, Morrison lost. Pain. This babyface push is really going well. Up next, there was a Raw Women's Championship match between Charlotte Flair and Nia Jax. Charlotte won, and then after the match, I guess Bliss challenged Charlotte or something. What?
Oh, sorry, I'm playing Xbox, so I don't have to think about Raw. And it would appear that in the last Xbox update, they changed the notifications to the top left-hand corner. That's awful.
What?
Change it back, Microsoft, if you're listening. Bill Gates, if
Did
you're
it what?
listening to this, change it back. Sorry, Chris, I feel genuinely bad for you because I think you have the worst spot on the show.
I do. Now wait a second. Hold on. I'm on Xbox right now as well. I didn't get that. I don't have that.
Maybe the update hasn't come to Yankee Land yet, but it certainly has for me.
You got the fucking remastered Black Album before I did, and I'm gonna fucking be mad at you for the rest of my life for that.
Oh my god, this next bit has something we actually should probably talk about. Up next is the 24/7 championship match between Reggie and Akira Tozawa.
Why is
Reggie
this noteworthy?
won because when all the 24/7 people ran down, you know who was one of them? Former WWE champion Jeff Hardy.
I feel like Chop's gonna come back in a few seconds and just give a pissy rant.
I got a chopstick that I keep in my pocket.
Oh, here he is. Here he comes.
Speak volumes never heard.
I don't want to talk about the Jeff Hardy thing because it just makes me sad.
Yeah.
Because
on a more positive note.
Well, I don't know. I'm not like one of those people on Twitter that's like Jeff Hardy should be the world champion, but at the same time, he shouldn't be doing this.
Now, on a more positive note, to me at least, after Reggie escaped all the 24/7 people, he got up to the top of the stage, and when he turned around, guess who was standing there? Drake Maverick! Let's go! The only thing I can be hyped about for this show. Let's go! My boy Drake Maverick! Ooh! Ah! The tag team turmoil match closed the show. Lashley and MVP won. Whatever. And that's Raw. Time for NXT. love how I just go like raving over Drake Maverick and I just move on from that. So oh yeah, did I watch NXT? I didn't watch NXT. Interesting. Okay. So the show opened with Ember Moon versus Kaylee Ray. Apparently it was a really solid match. Kaylee Ray won with the gory bomb. And then I don't know what they're doing with Ember Moon in NXT. What are they doing with her? They called up her tag team partner with a different partner to the main roster, and Ember Moon's kind of she feels lost right now. But at the same time, after this loss against Kaylee Ray, it feels like they're about to do something big with her, but I just don't know what. I really like Ember Moon. She's so good. She's so talented, but like, what are they going to do with her?
Who knows?
Yeah.
I'm playing
Okay,
Trucking
thank God.
Simulator. I don't care.
Playing Big Mac Truck Simulator? What?
Right
Oh,
next little
are you
garage.
playing Cluster Truck?
No, that's more fun.
It is
I'm
more fun.
playing
Cluster
I'm
Truck
playing
rules.
like an off-road truck. It was on Game Pass. Hold on, what's it called? Snow Runner. It's
Oh, I have Game Pass. That's good.
considerably better than Raw was. So,
Okay, yeah, I left for a minute to go like wake myself up.
Are
He
you
heard that I
awake
was
now?
talking about Raw.
does anyone
Yeah.
have something that would wake me up? I was gonna say something else there. That's
Wake me up
What?
inside.
What bit are we on now?
All right,
still
NXT.
I'm on.
NXT.
I'm starting NXT. Up next it's Santos Escobar versus Carmelo Hayes. Apparently, it was also a pretty good match.
Yeah, I don't know
Escobar
why
won
people
with the Phantom
lost.
Driver, but before that, Hayes got slammed on the outside by Elektra Lopez. Man, slam me like that.
What
Yeah,
the
so Escobar
fuck?
wins.
Bro. I know I made a joke about Booba before, but come on, bro. There's
There's a
there's a
line.
line. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a line in the sand. I get it.
Time to figure out who I am.
This sucks. This
Oh,
sucks.
I just drove off a cliff.
Up next, the Creed brothers
Must
of
be
the
Monday.
Diamond Mine made their whatever. They made their debut. Apparently, they looked really good or something. I've seen mixed stuff to be honest, but it looked all right.
I don't
They'll be
have
fine.
any comment on it.
I don't know. I didn't watch NXT. I think they'll be fine in NXT, and they need a little more depth in the tag division, so it's good.
Yeah, I have a question, Chris. Why are you covering Raw and NXT if you didn't watch either of them?
Because Daniel doesn't want to do it, and
Yep.
that's pretty much it.
I'm sorry. I've said it before. You have the worst slot on here because everyone goes completely quiet when you talk about your stuff because nobody cares anymore.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah. Because Raw sucks, man.
Nothing. I don't mind talking about NXT. I like NXT Raw though. God. Up next, it's the NXT Women's Tag Title match between Io Shirai and Zoe Stark against Casey Catanzaro and Caden Carter. Again, apparently it was a really good match.
Yeah, that was the first time
Shirai
they
and Stark
defended
won.
the belts.
Yeah, first time they defended the belt since they won them like 2 months ago. Thank you, Vince. Anyways, yeah, so I really think Catanzaro and Carter should have won. Just because, they're an actual team.
Yeah.
And they could probably do stuff with the belts, but I just want Io Shirai versus Kaylee Ray when Kaylee Ray wins the title. And I don't want Io Shirai to be stuck in a makeshift team like in the
I
meantime.
don't know why she hasn't gone to the main roster. Like,
Yeah.
she has no purpose of being in NXT anymore.
Not anymore, no.
Which gives
Anyway,
it gives me a
after that
scary thought
match,
that
Carter and Catanzaro got beaten down by Mandy Rose and friends.
don't care. This
What's up,
sucks.
Gigi
Don't
Dolan?
care. Don't care.
Yeah, I don't really care either, to be honest. I care about Gigi Dolan, but that's it. Oh,
Yeah.
it's
It's
time
just
for
because you think
Spooky
she's
Ghost
hot.
Bitch.
That's the
Here
only
we
reason
go.
you care.
Constant
It's time for
harassment of the
Spooky
female
Ghost Bitch.
gender
Here we
makes me
go.
sick.
Spooky ghost bitch time.
So it's the in-ring debut of Mei Ying versus Virginia Ferry. I missed that. I didn't know it was Dream Girl Ellie. I'm ticked. I follow her on Instagram. She's an indie wrestler. She's a local indie wrestler. I didn't know that. I didn't know she was NXT. That's really cool.
You don't know her. She goes to a different school. No? I thought that was
You
funny.
don't
Fuck
know.
all
She
of
goes
you.
to a different territory. I'm glad I got one laugh. That's...
Well, none of you
Anyways,
guys laughed at
yeah.
mine, so fuck all of you.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, Mei Ying was fine, I guess. She won with the mandible claw, which I guess is technically free reign now. That, never mind. Yeah, Mei Ying is fine, I guess. Finally, in the main event, it was MSK versus Lorcan and Birch. Christopher Zahor. Thanks, Lana. Fuck you too. Up next, MSK versus Lorcan and Birch. MSK won with the blockbuster spinebuster thing. Again, good match. But after the match, Pete Dunne ordered Ridge Holland to lay out Lorcan and Birch and pretty much turned on them. So that's interesting.
Don't care. Don't care. They suck. Don't care.
I want to say, so I sent a video of that clip to the chat, and I said that as much as I love Pete Dunne, right? He dresses like a gay grandma.
Yeah. I don't know. Raw sucks. NXT sucks. Well, what's the next show?
Shit,
Light the
that's me.
fuse.
I
I just want to
should
say
stop
before we
playing Truck
continue,
Simulator. Hold on.
breaking news, or not kind of breaking news. Bestie Meltzer, I'm never saying that again. I want to die now.
Lana.
Dave Meltzer
Lana.
rated the steel cage match at All Out 5.75 stars. And the Bucks, the Young Bucks, changed their bio on Twitter to would have been 6 if it was at the Tokyo Dome.
Yeah, there it is. It's at the Tokyo Dome, brother.
The only good Young Bucks bio.
Dynamite happened, right, Daniel?
All Elite Wrestling Dynamite, September 9th, 2021. September 8th. It's the 8th of September. That was the wrong date. Idiot.
We don't care.
Is that they open with a recap of All Out?
Don't care.
Chop, at least try, man. Look, I'm trying my hardest, okay? It's been a rough day. All I need is for you to pretend that you care about my AEW Dynamite recap. The first match was Dustin Rhodes versus Malachi Black. Why did commentary keep talking during the most intimidating entrance in modern wrestling?
Yeah, commentary was very strange this week because I don't think Excalibur wasn't there to keep them in check, so they just had no idea what to do.
So Tony Schiavone, I love you. Please shut your mouth. Here we go.
No, be nice to Tony.
Battle of the half face paint. Dustin went through a table. Lol. Why were they chanting "Holy shit"? It was it was
old man fell through table.
It was just a table, and then an actual pensioner, Dustin Rhodes, hit a Canadian destroyer. And Malachi Black kicked him in the head, and then the match was over.
Yeah, well, no, he didn't kick him in the head. He kicked him in the shoulder.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
Dustin was bleeding from his mouth. CM Punk came out. He was talking about. he was talking about last night. Taz started shouting at him or something. Punk said he could take all of FTR, something like that. Punk versus Hook when?
Yeah. Well, it was weird because Punk was like calling out. he was calling out a wide variety of people. And then Taz was just like, don't mention Team Taz, when he literally didn't mention
He
Team
didn't
Taz.
mention Team Taz. Yeah.
Which makes me think that Punk was like supposed to mention
Supposed
Team Taz.
to mention Team Taz, yeah.
Yeah.
So he just made Taz look insane.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just want Punk versus Hook.
Yeah.
Because I am a hooker and I am proud. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I want Punk's his reign to end this quickly, but like it's Hook, you know. So if he loses
Hook's
to
gonna
Hook,
squash Punk.
oh yeah,
easily.
Punk's gonna die.
Punk's gonna die.
Yeah, like shoot
Hook
die.
is gonna kill you.
And
Hook
then there was
is
a
gonna
backstage bit
kill
with
you.
Hook is right.
with Ruby Soho. She said, "Bitch." One.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Powerhouse Hobbs versus Dante Martin.
Wait, no, you didn't mention the funniest part about that segment.
What was the funniest part about the segment?
Britt Baker's catering line. That was funny as fuck.
Oh yeah, that was
That
pretty
was
funny.
really funny.
Yeah. Here's Dan Lambert. Please stop talking. Orange Cassidy did a backstage promo. He said, and I counted 11 words.
Which like
Never
that's
change.
a driver.
Yeah. Here comes MJF. I literally do not care what you have to say, Max. He said shit. 2. He keeps saying mid. He said that someone should jump the guardrail, but they won't because they're all cowards. And he started making fun of Brian
I would have if I was
Pillman's.
there.
Yeah, he started making fun of Brian Pillman's family in the front row because he's dead. Good heel work.
It's like, haha, guys. You know Brian Pillman. He's
Brian
dead,
Pillman,
and his
he's the one who's
here.
dead.
What a
Yeah,
loser.
his son's employed by the company, guys, and his family's here. Let's make fun of him.
Yeah, no, I'm
dead
positive. Yeah, I'm positive if that 9/11 this year were on a Friday, he absolutely would have made a shitty 9/11 joke.
Oh,
and he
absolutely.
still would have gotten defended for it because he's that much of a piece of shit.
Okay, and here's something interesting. I don't know how you guys will react to this. What Max Caster said was not okay, but if MJF would have said it, he wouldn't have gotten punished.
Absolutely.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
No.
He would have
because he's an edgy heel.
He's edgy, guys.
It's like, oh, great.
He just says awful things.
Yeah, he's like just genuinely saying awful things about people, and it's somehow great heel work.
And he's guising his heel work. It's not good.
And I know some people will be like, "Oh, he's working you." He's not. He's being a dick. Like he's not.
Yeah.
Like a
genuinely a terrible person.
Yeah, because if he's saying all these things like in kayfabe about like, "Oh, this guy smells. I don't like him," you're talking about a guy that's actually dead. Like he is actually dead. That's actually his son and his family. That's not kayfabe. Like. And everybody
You're just a prick.
Yeah. And then everybody remembers like that Randy Orton Eddie's in Hell thing, right? If MJF would have said that, it would have been the quote of the year. Like it's not everybody treats MJF like he's this god on the mic.
He gets away with far too much.
Shit.
Yeah.
He says awful shit about people on Twitter that aren't like wrestlers.
Not even related to wrestling. Yeah.
Just people. Like
insulted a child the other day.
I am gonna say this though about MJF is that when he's not like that and he's actually like not trying to be an edgy heel and like he's not doing that stuff, he can be a good heel.
He's good when he's not being edgy. Yeah. But
exactly.
most of the time
edgy heel thing doesn't work.
Yeah.
Or he's not trying. He's genuinely really good.
Yeah, but that's not what he does most of the time, so it doesn't matter.
But continuing with this, Pillman Jr. came out and called him a jerk off. 3.
Yeah, you got him. You sure
love you, little Pill.
And then, you ready?
And then.
Ruby Soho versus Jamie Hayter, I guess.
Big booty Jamie. Love to see it.
Let's go.
Big booty Jamie.
I'm not gonna say that next line. God, I typed that at 3 a.m. Ruby won, but Britt attacked after him. I'm not saying it. Rio came out, but here comes Chris Statlander with a chair. Oh yeah, that's right. Run away. Taz singing along with Ruby Soho by Rancid literally made my evening.
Say it.
Okay, it's FTR and Sean Spears versus John Silver, Stu Grisman, and Evil Uno from the Dark Order. FTR and Sean Spears won. No, don't break up the Dark Order. Why would you do that?
Say it.
Say it.
Say
Say
it. Say
Say
Jade
it.
Cargill
Say it.
said bitch.
Say it.
Four.
Say it.
Say it.
That's
Say
not
it.
the say it we mean, Daniel.
Say it.
Fucking say it.
Tully had a go at
Say
Sting
it.
and Darby.
Say it.
He says that Shawn
Say
Spears
it.
versus Darby will happen
Say
next week,
it.
and then he says that there will
Say it.
come a time when it will be
Say
him and
it.
Sting in
Say
the ring.
it.
Say it.
Say it.
Say it.
Say it. Say the thing.
Do it.
Do it.
Tony Schiavone said prick. 5.
Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it.
I'll kick
Say
all of you. The elite. The elite.
Elite.
The elite. The elite. What was that nose
elite.
ringing,
Say
man?
it.
Jesus. I like Kenny's jacket and how it matched his shoes. That was cool.
He's hot.
Here he comes, Adam Cole, baby. Adam Cole was mean to Tony Schiavone. Please be nice to
And
Tony
I'm
Schiavone.
I'm so pissed. There was no reason for him to be that mean. Like Tony,
Yeah,
he's just a nice little
He's just
old
Tony.
man. Why would you be mean to Tony? And they were all mean to Tony when
He's
he was
not a
getting out of
creep
the
like
ring, and I
JR,
wanted to cry.
like-
yeah. He's not like an awful commentator like Jerry Lawler. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's not talking about like bringing his mistletoe
Puppies. Yeah.
belt buckle or whatever.
Yeah,
God,
that.
I screwed
That was
that up
something.
so badly.
Adam Cole is making his in-ring debut next week. Here comes Brian. He went straight for Kenny, asking if the crowd wants to see Brian fight Kenny.
Yes.
Apparently, it doesn't work like that here. Then Brian put him in the, I guess, what yes lock. I guess we're
lapel
gonna
lock.
keep calling it that. And Kenny immediately tapped, but the rest of the elite swarmed the ring, and Jurassic Express and Christian come to even the odds. Oh, Kazarian's here too. They surrounded Brandon Cutler, and he catches a flying knee from Brian.
Yeah,
Excellent
that's
segment.
who Adam Cole is facing next week is Frankie Kazarian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then here we go, main event. Suzuki versus Mox. Suzuki is bleeding. Hardcore, man. Mox won.
I think this could have been better.
Should have been longer.
Yeah, there should have
Say it.
been. Yeah, but Chris, it's not funny anymore. Smackdown, September 10th, 2021. We open with a video package about something. Pat McAfee's back. COVID-free king. Roman Reigns started the show talking about how he runs New York. Brock came out and asked Paul why he didn't tell Roman he was going to be at SummerSlam.
Why'd you say? Oh, it's Brock, man. Don't skip past that. It's Brock. It's Lumberjack.
Oh,
King.
it's time for Ponytail Lesnar.
No.
Yes.
No. Absolutely not.
Yeah, thanks, Lana.
I'm gonna get called a bitch when he gets unmuted. I know it.
Yeah. Roman and the Usos left the ring. Brock asked Paul to accept his challenge for the Universal title, and then Paul almost ate an F5, which Roman attempted to save with a Superman punch, and the Usos ran in, and both of them ate suplexes. That was a fun little bit to start the show.
I said this in the chat, but like I never thought that I would genuinely be like nostalgic over Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar.
No, me neither.
Like
that was insane.
Christ. I'm old.
All right, don't remute me. I won't do it.
It was a 10-man tag. Sammy brought out Trey Young. I literally do not know who that is. I guess it's a Yank sport
I
thing.
forgot what fucking team is he on?
I know what it is. He's on the Atlanta Hawks, and then
Hawks.
in the playoffs last year, the Hawks beat the New York Knicks, who play in MSG. So they don't like him there.
Oh, so they don't like him because he's better than them. Okay.
Yeah.
That's Yank energy for you.
Let's move on.
What just happened?
That was deliberate to play off the one that wasn't. I'm getting this overwhelming feeling that match only happened because they had Trey Young.
Oh yeah.
Big E pinned Sammy for the win. Kayla came out to talk to Big E. He panders to the local crowd. Otherwise, it was a decent promo. Contract signing time. Here comes Bianca Belair. Bianca cut a little promo, and then it was Becky time. What was she wearing? What was that?
She
I
was a
don't
no.
know.
Let
Aboard the
me speak.
whole train.
She was dressed like a pimp because she had like apparently the little like sports bra she was wearing was like $200. She had that giant fucking like Elmo coat, and then the white
Yeah.
pants, and then the
I
nice
wasn't thinking
ass
Elmo
boots.
coat when I saw that. I was
Yeah,
in
she
my
looked like a
pocket.
ketchup packet.
She was still hot. Okay.
I mean, maybe, but here's the issue with heel Becky Lynch. She's not a heel. Becky cannot be a heel.
no one boos her ever.
Yeah, but also
Yeah.
she's bad at being a heel because she's
I
a
thought they
very
booed her last night.
yeah, they did because she was being a shit heel. Like she's a very generic like, oh,
Yeah.
you people turn on me, you people, you people. And it's like,
She's,
what are you talking
I have faith
about?
it's gonna get better with time.
She's
but
she's a
I'm not
Charlotte
slaying her
Flair
girl.
heel.
Yeah, it's like, what are you mad about? What did we do? Like, genuinely, what happened?
But
I don't know why she's mad. And also, this is the worst part, right? This face that she makes now, where she like puffs her bottom lip out a lot, it looks so fucking dumb. She looks like a toddler.
Yeah,
I will murder
that's what I
you.
said.
I will murder you.
I'm not
King of
wrong,
Kings
and I will
dies.
stand by
I
that.
will
Live on
murder.
Cobra.
No, you're not wrong at all.
Yeah.
Jesus, my eyes are watering. Christ.
What happened?
I choked
Alright,
on a bit of peanut.
Johnny,
Wait, Daniel, you choked on D's nuts.
you sounded so much like Johnny Ace in that bit.
It's a budget thing, kid.
Choked on a peanut, kid. Huh?
Best of luck in your future endeavors. Becky Lynch did a decent promo about how she's not happy with how the crowd is treating her contract got signed.
Yeah.
This was the only women's segment on the card.
Hell yeah.
Woohoo!
Trey Young's more important than
Up
women.
next was Edge versus Seth Rollins. The black and pink gear was cool. It was a good
Oh
match.
yeah.
Fuck.
And I was like convinced this was gonna end in a DQ, but they actually did like a whole match and it was really good.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they're really milking that neck thing, huh?
Yeah, I know you said something about it, but I wasn't super
I don't
big
like how
on
they're doing it.
Yeah.
Something careful you don't hurt your neck going through those ropes.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like it's a genuine concern that people have
Yeah.
Yeah.
that like Edge will re-injure him, and if he injures his neck, that's probably him.
Oh my god! And then after the ambulance backstage drove away,
Yeah,
with Edge
Oh,
in it,
yeah.
cameras pans to Seth Rollins getting interviewed.
Seth
No, it
Rollins,
wasn't-
how do you feel?
No, it wasn't Kayla, it was that other, it was the blonde
Was it?
one.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
Mackenzie?
the blonde chick.
Yeah.
Chop, I don't
Yeah,
care to learn the
Mackenzie.
difference.
No, because I like Kayla. I don't like the other one.
It's American Renee Young.
Ooh.
Don't disrespect Renee Young
Yeah,
like
don't
Yeah,
that.
disrespect
don't do
Renee
that.
like that.
All due
Oh,
I
respect to
wasn't
yeah.
Mackenzie. Don't
disrespecting her.
disrespect
Wait,
Renee
hold
Young.
on.
There was
Yeah.
a backstage bit with Roman. Now it's a tag title match. It was the Usos versus the Street Profits. Roman came out halfway through. Good for him. He ran in just as the Profits were about to win, causing the DQ.
You can hear me punching a wall in the background.
Yeah. It's Lana's monster energy arc there. Roman got on the mic saying that the tribal chief ducks nobody and that he accepts Brock Lesnar's challenge, but first he's going to smash Finn Balor. And the
Whoa.
lights went out. Who would come out onto the stage? But Finn Balor in blackface. It looks like it's Demon Finn versus Roman at Extreme Rules. Will he win? Almost definitely not. And then we moved over to the other network for Rampage.
Yeah, Finn Balor kept talking about bringing out his inner demon, but I didn't know it was that dark.
We opened with Pac versus Andrade El Idolo. There was no entrances for this one. It was just
Yep.
we went in raw. A little outside jumpy thing was cool where Andrade did like a full
Wow.
rotation in
Don't
the air.
do that.
And then Andrade took the dub. I said what I said. He
Yeah.
hit Chavo after the match. And then the Lucha Brothers kicked him and threw him in the ring. And then
Yeah,
Pac
that-
choked him out.
I didn't
Aw,
get the
Chavo.
ending to this at all. Like,
Ooh,
it was
Chavo.
a really good match, and it ended in a really dumb way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I really liked was when Pac was choking out Chavo, was Penta stood in the background watching intently, Well,
That
he
was
was just
great.
stood
That was
focusing
awesome.
so intently on the fact that Pac was choking him out. That was quite funny.
Yeah.
Honestly, Penta would be one of my favorite wrestlers if he didn't do the Sarah Meadow thing every like 3 seconds.
Okay, up
Yeah.
next is Darby Allin
It's
versus
like
Sting. Darby
it's
Allin
like
said
a
shit. One. That's 6 this week so far on our AEW Edgy Boy Points counter. Sting screamed and then called out Tully, and then Sean Spears grabbed Darby by the ankles and attacked him outside the ring, just like Tully planned. Oh shucks.
yeah, and then Sting like didn't really react to it, so it was
Yeah, Sting just
weird.
kind of stood there like,
The
who?
fuck?
Steve forgot to
Yeah.
take his medication.
Oh, darn, they got me.
Darn, I've been dumbfounded.
Darn.
Adam Cole, baby. He said that the Elite is a brotherhood. Didn't like that, and he trusts them with his life. And then he said that he'll wipe the floor with Daniel Bryan. Bryan Danielson. Still getting used to that. And he isn't even in his prime yet. Bryan Danielson is up next. He said that the Elite dress like they're insecure and that he's going after Kenny, but he's just excited to wrestle. He likes AEW because everyone's hungry. Feed them more.
No.
Destination. No. Ruby. So do that every time we talk
I
about it
can
now.
serve him Daniel for that. He just get pissy. So like whatever.
Okay, bitch.
Going to shoot, cowboy.
Can we not? We're recording. We're live, buddy.
We're live, pal.
This is live,
It was
pal.
Ruby Soho and Rio and Chris Statlander versus Britt and Jamie Hayter and Rebel, I guess. Ruby, Rio, and Chris won that one. And then in our main event, it was Pillman Jr. versus Max Caster. Max Caster made a fat woman joke. Fuck off. Bowens took the mic off him as he was about to say shit, but Darby said it literally 30 minutes ago.
0.
1.5. The implication counts for half.
2.0.
Yeah, and you're getting muted for that. The crowd were chanting "You still suck," which I thought that was funny. Then Pillman Jr. won with a springboard clothesline. Bowens attacked after the match when Bowens was about to hit him with the speaker, but Moxley came out to save the day. It was a nice little hometown pop. This week's Chop Block show average was 5.8, which was heavily carried by Dynamite getting a 7 and SmackDown getting an 8.
Well done.
Yeah.
Now, gentlemen,
And
and Lana's a gentleman. I've prepared. It's been a while since we've went back in time. And I know this week's probably an inopportune time to bring it back. But we're doing the 2001 review again. So last night I watched some Raw and SmackDown from 2001. We're on the build up to No Way Out. So I have 3 episodes of Federation Television to go through here. And I'll run through them as quick as I can. Feel free to jump in at any point with anything you think
I'll be
sucks.
sure to add to the laughs.
Yeah. Raw, February 12th, 2001, Continental Airlines Arena in New Jersey. We open with the Game Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie, very attractive woman, awooga. That's what I've written there. That's
Wow. Okay.
verbatim. A sign in the crowd which has a massive drawing of a huge nose and it says Triple H next to it. Big pop. He said that New Jersey was the armpit of America.
Yeah.
And then the crowd started chanting a very mean word at Stephanie McMahon. 2001. Later tonight, The Rock and Rikishi will have a match, and if The Rock wins, Triple H can pick the stipulation for his match against Austin at No Way Out. However, if Rikishi wins, Austin gets the pick. Triple H tells The Rock not to do anything stupid. Speak of the devil, here comes Dwayne. Dwayne calls Stephanie the biggest slut in the Western Hemisphere. 2001. The Rock said something about how everyone has already had 5 minutes with Stephanie. 2001. Triple H and The Rock are about to fight, but here comes Rikishi. Rikishi keeps making car puns because he ran over Austin. Here comes Austin, and he flipped off Triple H, and then a fight broke out, because of course it does. Up next, we had Eddie Guerrero versus Chris Jericho. Jericho had him in the walls, but before Eddie could tap, X-Pac ran out and made his return. The DQ finish in 2001. Some things never change. Then we saw a limo pull up in the back. It is Vince McMahon. Trish gets out of the limo with him and William Regal.
Whoa.
And then there was a backstage bit with Kurt, Edge, and Christian. Kurt said that S.A. Rios can face him in a tag match if he can find a partner. And then, quote, maybe he could ask one of his Spanish homies.
2000.
2001. Triple H asked Rikishi to lay down for The Rock so Triple H can get his win. Rikishi says no. And then Triple H gets up and it looks like he's going to hit Rikishi with a briefcase. But then Haku comes out from the door behind him and interrupts him before he can. And then it was the Hardys and Lita versus Chris Benoit, Perry Saturn, and Terry. Dean Malenko came out and stood at the top of the ramp because obviously Dean Malenko has this thing where he's like stalking Lita.
As you do.
Yeah, as you do. I hate Jerry Lawler. Perry Saturn hit a backbreaker on Lita after the match, lol. And then Dean helped her up and hit her with a clothesline.
Nice.
He's having his Joker moment. Here come the Dudley boys. The next match is Edge and Christian versus the Brothers of Destruction. The Dudleys are at ringside, I guess. The winners will face the Dudley boys for the tag titles at No Way Out. The referee was distracted and Christian hit Kane with a square on the forehead with a chair. A fight broke out with the Dudleys, Undertaker and Kane, Edge and Christian, and another DQ finish. 2001. Yeah, some things never change. Kurt said that he could pick anyone to beat S.A. Rios and his partner, so he asked some random woman in the back, and she just kind of goes, huh? Which he takes as a yes. And then Raven came along and offered to do it, which Angle accepts. That poor lady is out of a job now, SMH. Because it was a DQ finish, the tag match will now be a triple threat, according to Vince McMahon. Thanks, Vince. Here comes Triple H. He's going up against the one Billy Gunn. Triple H won. It would appear that S.A. Rios has chosen The Big Show as his tag partner, lol. Here comes X-Pac. He's facing Scotty 2 Hotty. I forgot how much I hated this gimmick. Scotty 2 Hotty did a backflip off the top rope, and it appears he landed awkwardly on his knee. Looks injured. X-Pac gets on the stick and complains that he wants to fight, so Grandmaster Sexay steps up. X-Pac makes short work of him, and Jericho attacks after the match, and then Just Incredible came out to help. What?
This is awful.
It sounds like a drag name.
Just Incredible, yeah.
Yeah.
Al Snow is dressing up as Mankind. What? Yeah, he says he's in the ring as a form of protest, something about fairness. He claims that Vince is screwing Foley and that the people want Foley. Here comes Vinnie Mac. Vince says he's going to throw Al Snow out of his ring personally, and he takes off his jacket. Here comes Billy Regal. He says something about how everything turns to violence, and then he uses talking as a distraction for Vince to hoof Al Snow in the plums. William Regal punches him, and then they walk out. We want Foley. Stone Cold talks about ripping Vince's balls off. We cut to WWF New York. It's the Cat stripping. Okay. Raven backs out of the match because he knows that Big Show is S.A. Rios' partner, but Kurt says that not to worry because he'll take care of Rios and Raven can take care of Big Show. Raven won the match by pinning S.A. Rios. Here comes Bunter Burst Belmsley. It's main event time. The Rock took the W over Rikishi, and then a fight broke out between The Rock, Triple H, and Rikishi. Austin runs down and stunners Rikishi, and that's how we end. Smackdown. February 5th, 2001. We're just 10 days out from No Way Out. We're in Nassau Coliseum. We open with Vince McMahon talking about Valentine's Day or something. Uh-oh, here comes Bestie Trips. I wonder what the stipulation will be. It's a 3 stages of hell match. Fall number 1 is a standard match. Fall number 2 is a no holds barred. And fall number 3 is a steel cage match. We're getting Austin versus Benoit later in the night. Here comes Edge and Christian. Edge is facing Kane. Undertaker comes down to ringside. Keep rolling. What? Here comes the Dudley Boys for some reason. There was a guy in the front row who was just taking a phone call. I thought that was pretty funny. You know, as you do at SmackDown. Kane won. And then he got pushed off the apron through a table, and he just stood up. He no-sold it, Sting style.
Just like Dustin.
Nice.
Yeah. Matt Hardy, followed by Jeff and Lita, came down to the ring. He's facing Perry Saturn. Matt Hardy won by roll-up. Next up is Chris Benoit versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin had Benoit rolled up, but Triple H distracted the ref. Steve Austin still won. Okay. Now, we all remember the Vince McMahon, Linda McMahon storyline, right? Where Vince had
That's my
Linda
favorite.
drugged out of her brain. Well,
Yep.
now is Vince McMahon's Valentine's gift to his wife.
Aw.
Is a clip of Vince talking to Linda in the sanitarium. Leave me be. He has flowers
Nice.
for her. Yeah. He says he's going to keep wearing his wedding band because it means that if they had got divorced like they were going to, she would have got half of everything. But because they're still married, he gets to keep it all. And then Trish comes down the stairs and he takes the roses that he'd given to Linda. I say given. He's kind of sat them on her lap because she is paralyzed, I guess, and gave them to Trish. And then Trish and William Regal came out to the ring shortly, followed by Stephanie, who attacked Trish. And then it's Trish and Stephanie No Way Out. Sorry, I almost said All Out there. That would be funny. Jericho versus X-Pac for the Intercontinental Championship. X-Pac is about to win after a sneaky low blow, but Eddie Guerrero runs out and attacks, and then just incredible. A little bit of a clusterfuck. And Eddie ate a chair to the head. And now, hardcore title, right? Big Show versus Raven. Right? Now, Big Show and Raven are going at it in the ring. And then, who ran out? But the best tag team in the world, Kai and Tai!
Oh, God.
And then Big Show chokeslammed both of them at the same time. Indeed. And then Albert came out and attempted a pin. He got yeeted. And then a similar thing happened to K-Quick. They got rowdy. Val Venus tried to get a pin, but Big Show kicked him in the head. And then Taz tried, but also got yeeted. And then Big Show kind of sat Raven in a basketball hoop that was backstage. And then Steve Blackman and Hardcore Holly appeared. And then Raven ran away. Al Snow was at Mick Foley's house. Then Mick said he isn't coming back. Main event time, Triple H versus The Rock. Steve Austin is coming out for some reason. Good for him. Kurt Angle runs down and hits The Rock with his belt, but the ref is down, so it doesn't matter, I guess.
Make that joke?
I don't know. You mentioned it earlier. You brought it up. It's on you. Austin attacked Kurt at ringside. Triple H hit a pedigree, but the ref is still out, and Angle keeps him outside, so Triple H can't pin. The Rock hits a rock bottom, and Austin throws the ref in the ring, but the count gets broken up. And then here comes Chris Benoit. A melee ensues, and Benoit gets Austin in a crossface. Triple H drinks one of Austin's beers from ringside and then pours one out on him. The match doesn't have a finish. That's just how the show ended.
All right.
I hate this about 2001, man, where it's like matches just don't end sometimes. They just have matches that never get a finish. Like that one.
So I don't know if you guys saw this, but you know how you were talking about Al Snow?
Yes.
Did you see what he did on Thursday?
He saved a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just saw that just now.
That was cool. He saved a kid from like a riptide, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Jeez, what the hell, Rhea Ripley? Why would you do that?
This is her brutality. We have a choice. Either I can skip the Raw that I wrote down because I sense this is getting a little bit long, or I can read it as quick as I can.
I want to see how stupid you'd sound if you read it like super quickly.
We're opening with Undertaker, Devon Dudley, and Christian in a triple threat, but their respective tag team partners are banned from ringside. Edge comes out with Christian and claims that he's not at ringside because he's on commentary. Then in the third row, which said, Kane fears Abel. I popped for that. Undertaker pinned Christian for the win. Naturally, Edge comes out after the match to attack Undertaker, but he catches a choke slam too. We cut backstage to Stephanie pacing back and forth in the parking lot with Triple H sitting on the trunk of a car. Apparently, they're waiting for Trish to arrive. Later in the night, Triple H and Stephanie have a match against Trish and William Regal. Here comes Lita. She has a match against Dean Malenko. What the fuck? The referee is knocked down, and Matt Hardy comes out and hits Dean Malenko with a chair, and then Lita covers him for the win. Matt kisses Lita after the match and walks off embarrassed because he thinks it hasn't gone down well. She catches up with him and kisses him back. Aw. Steph and Triple H are backstage once again. A limo shows up and Trish is standing out of the skylight thing. Stephanie goes for her and Triple H tries to hold her back. The best part of this was the fact that Triple H was quite visibly pissing himself laughing, and he did an awful job hiding it. Kurt Angle backstage interview. He says the same old stuff. Really, he's gonna beat The Rock. Blah blah blah. He's gonna prove everyone wrong. Blah blah blah. Backstage bit with the cat and APA. Bradshaw says that he was looking at naked women on the internet. Rick spends the whole segment looking at her boobs. The cat claims that she wants to get naked, so they're taking her to a strip club. Chris Jericho is making his way to the ring. He's the guest referee for Eddie Guerrero versus X-Pac. Chris Jericho starts beating up X-Pac, but Just Incredible comes out again. Why? Melee ensues, but Jericho comes out on top, and Jericho makes his way to the top of the ramp. But Chris Benoit attacks him. Next is Kat at the gentleman's bar. She seems very excited that she's allowed to dance. The Dudleys and Edge and Christian are going to fight in the parking lot. This is a long-winded segment. It doesn't matter. Stephanie was making her way to the ring, but her match isn't until later. She says that the tag match that was scheduled for now is happening later. She shows the clip from SmackDown. She wants Trish right now, but here comes Stone Cold Steve Austin, and he hit her with a stunner because he can't hit Triple H with one. She sold that stunner really well. Up next is Rikishi and Haku versus the Hardy Boys, and then Haku choked out both Hardy Boys at the same time. We're back at the bar. The cat gets up on stage. She's taking her clothes off, but just as she's about to, Right to Censor showed up. A bar fight ensued. It's Raven time. He's facing Crash. And then, whatever. Right to Censor, they have kidnapped the cat. And Jerry comes to her aid and offers to fight for her. It's No Way Out. It's Jerry versus Steven Richards. And if Jerry wins, the cat will strip. But if he loses, the cat has to join Right to Censor. Up next is Angle and Benoit versus The Rock. Yeah, that's an interesting storyline, huh?
Yeah.
Triple H comes out to ringside. He's very angry because Steph ate a stunner. Lol. Triple H pulls the ref out when Austin is pinning Angle, and even when Austin stands up to Triple H on the apron, Benoit runs at him with the belt, but Austin ducks and he clocks Triple H with it instead. Rock bottom 1, 2, 3, and that was it. There's one SmackDown left, and then it's No Way Out, so I'm going to watch those later, and I will get back to you next week with the SmackDown review. But that was 2001. What should we do next? I think we should make Chris guess.
Yeah,
yes?
Me too. Yeah.
Okay, up on screen, you will see there's a wheel. I'm going to spin the wheel. And we're going to see what card Chris is guessing this week.
Oh, there's going to be a little twist with this segment coming up within these next few episodes. Starting in this episode, we're going to start timing me on these cards. And each week, the goal is going to become to try and beat the time previously.
Indeed.
So basically, it's a beat the clock challenge.
Right.
Gathered that.
Yeah, so we're going to time this week, and then you're going to have to beat it next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, let's spin the wheel in 3, 2, 1. Let's see what we get.
I'm really curious here.
Okay, that's really recent. Okay, we're going to roll with it.
All right.
You guys see that up on screen?
No.
Okay.
Amy, come open this.
Yes.
Of course you don't. I haven't done editing magic yet. Let me. Okay. Lana, you get that? Okay. The two people I was wanting to talk to.
Hello. Hi. Yeah. What is it?
I sent you the link to the thing.
Oh, that is quite recent.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me ask now: is this 2020?
No.
Oh God, 2021?
No. It's less recent than that, but it's technically last 5 years.
Oh,
okay.
All right.
So I'm going to start your clock when I tell you what the event is. The year 2016.
Oh.
September 25th.
Oh no.
This is Clash of Champions. Chris, your time starts now.
Okay, let's see. Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins for the Universal title. There was a
was on there?
random Chris Jericho versus Sami Zayn match on there. Rusev versus Roman Reigns for the U.S. title. Roman won the title there. TJP versus Brian Kendrick for the Cruiserweight title. I think TJP
Yep.
retained there, and then Brian Kendrick won it at Hell in a Cell. I don't know. There was a three-way between Sasha, Charlotte, and Bayley. That sounds really wrong, but whatever.
Yep.
Can't remember if Sasha won here or Charlotte retained. Who knows? Cesaro and Sheamus had the final match in their best of 7 series that ended no contest.
They did.
I think they took a bump to the outside. That was where Cesaro spiked himself doing a suicide dive. New Day defended the tag titles against Gallows and Anderson. And in the pre-show, it was Nia Jax versus Alicia Fox.
That was
Holy
41
shit.
seconds.
Yeah.
that was 41 seconds.
Oh no!
We're gonna hope you don't
What
get
have I
something from like
done?
2009 next week.
Yeah, remember when he sounded like this was going to be hard like a minute ago?
I had to think.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
I had to think, and I realized as I was going on trying to think of matches, I thought of a new one. Oh, okay, there's that, and then there's that.
41 seconds.
Alright.
Chris,
Okay.
Are you entirely sure you don't have the wiki up?
I'm straight up. My laptop's across the room.
Okay.
Do you want me to get up and grab my laptop?
No, brother, it's
No.
good. We believe you. So that was 41 seconds. It was 41.1 seconds to be exact. So that's what you've got to beat next week.
Oh no!
Tune
Oh,
in next
no.
week to see Chris crash and burn.
Yeah, tune in next week when
Ooh,
it's over
not
the
the best
limit.
joke to make. My apologies.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Next segment, maybe.
Next segment. It is September 11th. On this day in 1995, Raw and Nitro went head-to-head for the very first time on the now infamous Monday Night War. On Raw, the newly turned heel British Bulldog took on Razor Ramon, and Shawn Michaels defended the IC title against Psycho Sid, whilst over on Nitro, Hulk Hogan defended the World Heavyweight Championship against Lex Luger, and Randy Savage faced Scott Norton. In 2000, WWE Commissioner Mick Foley began his investigation into who ran over Stone Cold Steve Austin at the previous year's Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Also, Kurt Angle took on Test and Albert in a handicap match. Lita defended the WWE Women's title against Ivory, and in the main event, The Rock teamed with The Undertaker to take on Kane and Chris Benoit in a no DQ tag match.
That's the combination, ain't it?
On the other network, wedding bells were in the air on the go-home edition of Nitro for Fall Brawl, as David Flair was set to marry Stacy Keibler.
Oh, no.
And Kevin Nash was forced to defend the WCW Championship against Scott Steiner. Special guest referee Booker T. And special enforcer Goldberg. In 2001, SmackDown taping in Houston, Texas was cancelled.
Why?
I can't think of a reason. 2006, Lillian Garcia sang America the Beautiful on the go-home edition of Raw for Unforgiven from MSG. In 2014, NXT presented NXT TakeOver Fatal 4-Way from Full Sail. The main event saw Adrian Neville retain the NXT Championship against Sami Zayn, Tyler Breeze, and Tyson Kidd. Wowie!
That 4-way rule.
Yeah. And then 2016 WWE Smackdown brand presented their first pay-per-view of the new brand split era.
Oh,
Backlash.
yeah.
The main event, AJ Styles
Backlash.
defeated Dean Ambrose to win the WWE Championship. Elsewhere, 2 new SmackDown-specific championships were awarded for the first time. Becky Lynch won a 6-pack challenge to become the brand's first women's champion.
And Slater and Rhino beat the Usos
Slater
in the
and
finals
Rhino
of the
defeated
SmackDown
the
Tag
Usos.
Team.
Yes,
Wait,
indeed.
that's today?
That is
Yeah.
today.
Oh, I'm gonna
At
cry.
first, I thought that was the card you were giving me, Daniel, at first, for the Beat the Clock challenge.
And it's a happy birthday to Paul Heyman.
King.
And then September 12th, which is Sunday. This might go out on Sunday, it might go out on Monday. It depends how motivated I feel tomorrow. Turns out I wasn't particularly motivated at all, but yeah, it's Wednesday currently, but you know, better late than never.
Probably not.
Not tomorrow, bitch.
Jesus Christ.
It's probably going out Monday, guys. Don't get your hopes up.
Clash of Champions 8, Fall Brawl 89. The Steiner brothers earned their first ever shot at the World Tag Team titles, challenging the Fabulous Freebirds. In the main event, Sting and Ric Flair took on Dick Slater and the Great Muta.
Dick.
2004, WWE Unforgiven, Triple H challenged Randy Orton for the World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of the Raw branded pay-per-view. On the undercard, Chris Jericho defeated Christian in a ladder match for the vacant IC title. 2006, for the first time ever, an ECW card was held in the iconic MSG in New York, New York.
Oh, wow.
The main event, ECW champion The Big Show defeated Sabu in an Extreme Rules match.
Hell yeah.
And in 2017, in the finals of the Mae Young Classic, Kairi Sane defeated Shayna Baszler.
Look where they
Oh
are now.
man.
It's a happy birthday to Road Warrior Hawk. And then September
is.
13th, which is the date it's probably going out, 2001, of course, probably the most important date for this one. WWE presented a live edition of SmackDown from the Compaq Center in Houston, Texas. The show was originally supposed to take place 2 days earlier, but was postponed due to the 9/11 terrorist attacks. Ongoing angles were abandoned for the night, and the show opened with Vince McMahon addressing the live and TV audience before Lillian Garcia performed the national anthem. The show was the first mass gathering of people in the USA after the attacks and represented one of the most monumental shows in WWE history. 2009, the one and only Breaking Point took place in Montreal, with a concept of the main event matches were all submission-based rules. CM Punk defended the World Heavyweight Championship, against The Undertaker in a submission match. Randy Orton defended the WWE Championship against John Cena in an I Quit match, and Legacy faced D-Generation X in a Falls Count Anywhere submission match. And then in 2011, at Impact Wrestling taping in Universal Orlando, Sting defeated Ric Flair to earn a match against Hulk Hogan at Bound for Glory.
It's Sting.
Sting. Let's go through this again here. Sting defeated Ric Flair to win a match against Hulk Hogan.
I hate everything about that.
In 2011.
This was 2011. We think about it now. They were all like late
Old.
40s.
Also,
Maybe
I put
older.
my headset down for a
50s.
moment. Did I miss anything?
No. And it's
I came back and I heard you talking about Sting.
Baron Corbin.
Bust down, Happy Corbin. Bust down. I want to see you get over.
Stop.
Okay. Yeah, stop there.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I've been joined by the cat. Hello, Coco.
Coco!
She's ran away.
Oh,
Fuck,
we
Coco!
missed a bit of news.
What's the bit of news?
Piper Niven got married.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
Oh, mazel tov. Should have been
That's
me.
nice.
What?
I heard that.
Respectfully.
Don't think you're gonna get lucky with the censor button this week.
What? No, I'm eating. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you guys heard me eating. I didn't say that I wanted to get married to Piper Niven or anything, which I kind of do, but now she's right. It kind of fucking sucks. What?
Sex.
Back, what did I miss?
Sable.
Sable.
Nice.
Why? That's
It's a
what you just
callback.
break
Why
the
not?
awkward silence. Sable.
Sable.
Okay, well, we can break that awkward silence with a transition. It's time for ranked.
Oh, we're keeping that in.
Boy.
That was good.
Why
Yeah.
not? I feel like it was good.
Okay, it's time for ranked. I think this week was Chop's idea. Chop, would you like to introduce it or shall I?
Yeah, so ranked this week is our top 3 favorite current champions across the Fed and the Indie Fed, which is AEW.
Okay.
Someone can go first if they want.
Hell, I'll go first.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say it off the dome. I haven't written this down. Haven't thought about it before now. Number 3. I'm gonna go. God, don't kill me. Roman Reigns.
No, not that.
Whoa.
Ski. What the fuck did you just say?
Roman Reigns is at number 3. Because yeah, he's great and all, but I'm getting a bit fed up of it now. It's gone on a bit, you know. It is dragging out.
It's also dragging out and going on this podcast.
Yeah, it is a bit.
Yeah, it's 2 hours
approaching
now.
2 hours. The number 2, I'm simply because they're making number 2 because I like them so much, but I can't put them at 1 because they haven't been champions long enough. Is the Lucha Brothers?
That's fair.
I think they're great. They're both excellent wrestlers, but they haven't been champions long enough for me to really put them number 1.
Not even a whole week.
Yeah, and my number 1 is Kenny Omega for no reason in particular. Didn't like that laugh. Who's next?
I can go.
Okay.
All right. My honorable mention. RK Bro. I don't know if they count. Yeah.
What?
It's purely because of Randy Orton.
Oh.
Making that completely just clear. We all know how I feel about that piece of shit that he's teamed up with. So, yeah. Number 3, I have Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
MD.
Yeah, I've been a fan of her for quite a while, and I am liking this title reign so far. I'm not so much liking the partnership with Reba, and I mean, I do like Jamie Hayter, but I mean, I really hope that goes somewhere. But right now, it doesn't just feel like it to me. I really hope it does. I trust TK in this respect, but I really like Britt Baker. I think she's extremely talented, and yeah, I like Britt Baker. Number 2, I have Roman Reigns. I guess it's fair. I'll concede that the title reign is getting a little long at this point, and it feels repetitive, formulaic, but it's Roman Reigns, and he's doing pretty good.
I'm invested in it right now because of the Balor and Lesnar stuff. Like, I think
Yes.
that's pretty cool, but there's not a lot outside of that.
Even the Balor
And then you
Lesnar
also
stuff,
have
at least
like a wild card in Big E as Mr. Money in the Bank. I meant to
That's
talk
true.
about it, too.
there's like 3 ways that the Roman thing could end at present time.
Yeah.
Either Big
So-
E cashes in, Balor wins, which is the least likely of all of them, unfortunately, or he runs through Balor at Extreme Rules, and at
He
the
does
Saudi
what?
show, Brock Lesnar runs through him, and that's
He
What?
smashes him.
yeah.
And my number 1, take a guess.
Is it Kenny Omega?
MSK.
Charlotte.
One of those is right.
MSK.
MSK?
Yeah. No.
Charl-
Fuck all of you. No.
Natalia and Tamina.
Io Shirai and Zoe Stark.
Shut up. It's Kenny. All right.
Yeah,
I
knew that
will
was
never
coming.
get tired of seeing that hunka on my goddamn screen. I love him. I love him. I love him until the day I die. And definitely after. I want to make a battle cry joke, but I can't find a good material for it.
Okay.
I can go.
Oh
Battle
no.
cry, yeah.
Oh no.
Here are my favorite champions. Number 3, Ricky Starks.
Nice.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I like Team Taz and I like Ricky Starks. Number 2, Ilya Dragunov.
Okay.
Let's go. Thank you.
Because I'm a huge NXT UK fan and Ilya's great. And number 1 is the Lucha Brothers.
Okay.
Yeah, I like
Okay,
Kenny. I
so-
like Roman.
No,
I like,
No,
Wow.
can I just say something before Chris goes? Last week's list, Chris, was
Well,
very
I
bad.
can say here, I will say this now. Everyone on my list, including honorable mentions, has been mentioned.
Okay.
There's no surprises here.
See, because I mentioned Natalia and Tamina, And that's put the fear of God into me.
No. I meant like on other people's lists. I mean,
Oh my god,
Okay.
MSK is number one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love MSK, but they're Tyler Rayne. It's not really their fault, but it's look. Honorable mentions. Honorable mentions. I have two of them. First one, Becky Lynch.
Oh.
Why did I get booed?
Yeah, what he said.
Look, I mean, Becky just won it, and let's be real, she didn't really win it in the most popular way.
Yeah.
But I
and also
still
the
think she can
lane-
have a really good lane.
No.
Really
Bold
good lane, a really good
audience.
lane.
It sucks. Boo.
All right, my other honorable mention, and this is probably gonna get another
Fuck you,
boo. My other
Chop.
honorable mention.
I was
Hold on,
mean.
hold on.
My
Hold on,
other,
wait until Chop gets back in.
okay.
What,
My other honorable
what's-
mention. It's really weird. It's Kenny Omega. Kenny's a really good wrestler, but the stuff he's doing with the Bucks and the Elite, I really hate it.
How did it get
I'm
worse?
gonna whoop your ass.
How did it get worse than last week? How did it get worse?
Christopher.
This is worse.
This is worse.
Christopher.
Look,
How is this
You
worse?
put
I can-
Kenny
I can
by
almost-
God Omega on your honorable mentions.
I can almost forgive the Austin Brett thing because none of us were alive, and like I can forgive you for having not built appreciation for that match, but it's Kenny Omega, dude. It's I don't know, man.
I like how nobody
Sean
got on
mentioned the
for not
Lucha
putting
Brothers
Kenny on
and
my
Ricky
list.
Starks, and you're on me about having Becky and Kenny in my honorable mentions?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, you're
in
right.
the wrong. You're in the
Yeah,
wrong.
because you're wrong here, buddy.
I just
Suck my
kicked
ass.
Chop
Number
from
3 is
Cold
Ilya
War.
Dragunov. Number 2 is Britt Baker. Number 1 is Roman Reigns.
And there's the end of the show. Thank you for watching.
Christopher, we love you. You can be a whore, but we love you.
Speak for yourself.
Hey!
I guess that'll do. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Stay kind, everyone. We'll catch you in the
Bye.
next one.
Stay kind
Last
unless Kenny
hour.
Omega is your honorable mention, in which case you don't deserve kindness.
You deserve
Uh,
Lana whooping your ass.
Yeah, that. And me too.
Kenny
Me
wasn't
too.
even on Chop's list.
I don't know
Why am
what
I
you're talking
getting reamed
about.
here?
I have
Chop
no
made up
idea
for it
what you're
with Ricky
referring to.
Starks. I need a new co-host.
Smooth jazz time.
Alright. Another fucking week. Raw sucked. NXT sucked. SmackDown sucked. I can tolerate AEW, but still. The Panthers won, but Sam Darnold's a bitch. He's fucking stupid, can't throw a football. Why couldn't we get Deshaun Watson? What did he do wrong? Ah! Fuck! Daniel Garcia exists. I don't know who he is. I don't know why he's here. But I don't like him. Fuck Daniel Garcia and his stupid no knee pad. ass, no boots ass, looks weird as shit, 140 pounds ass. God! I hate the 24/7 championship. That stupid fucking green penny belt. Fuck the green penny belt. The only 24/7 belt that ever will matter is the IGWC 24/7 championship. And that's all that'll ever matter. Fuck! Salute the flag. Stay black.